feeling. Yome bhakti prayachati. Krishna talks twice about feelings in the Gita, 9:26 Gita, chapter 9, verse 26. Patram pushpam phalam tayam yome bhakti prayachati tadaham bhakti paritam ashnami prayatatmana. He says bhakti twice. He doesn't say in there yama niyama, a mantra, or other rites or rituals. Krishna says it's devotion. He says ashnami, he says I eat the devotion. Ashnami means eat. Bhakti ashnami, I eat the love. I'm hungry for love. Krishna is hungry for love, thirsty for love. So the key element in the bhakti bhajan is to personally and lovingly, feelingly and carefully serve Krishna and the Vaishnavas. And the different details of what is correct or incorrect may very much vary from family to family, from lineage to lineage. I think everyone among Gaudiyas, if you go outside of Gaudiya, some people don't put tulsi leaves on their food. Some people don't offer their food, and they're Vaishnavas. So among Gaudiyas, everyone agrees that tulsi, we put amaniya, fresh tulsi on the preparations and purify them and chant the Gopal mantra. Generally, if we have murtis, we should have Gopal mantra to properly do the puja for the murtis and make the bhog. And if we're not initiated, then we chant whatever, our own prayers or whatever you want to chant. Please accept this offering. We tried our best to please you. Be happy with this. And please forgive me if it's not very nice. I hope it's pleasing to you. Whatever, it's a bhav, it's a feeling. It's a transmission of love. It's an what is it offering? Bhog means what? Bhog means something to enjoy. We say Thakurji's Bhog offering. The real offering and the most enjoyable entity and the most enjoyable phenomenon is the offering of love. Even without a gift or without any wrappings or trappings, or without any substance, simply love as love itself. That's the greatest offering. To offer your love to Krishna or your love to another person. You have no money, you have no clothes, you have no gems, you have no jewels, you have no food. You have nothing. You're niskinchan, but you have love. And that's the greatest thing. So you offer the love to Krishna. So I don't know about the different rites and rituals and rules of different family lineages. From what I understand is that the Mahaprasadam is something special. And this is from the Bhav Vichar or Rasa consideration. It's called, our prasad is called prasad, and Krishna's remnants are called Mahaprasad, Krishna Prasadi. It's all Krishna Prasadi, and when the Vaishnavas serve the prasad, they go down the lines with more rice or sabji dal, then they say prasadi, prasadi, prasadi. They speak like this. Sometimes they say rice prasad, but usually they say prasadi. Would you like some more Krishna Prasad? So that's 1,000 kilos of halva is the prasad for the big festival. But there's something special called Mahaprasad. It's just one dona, 150 grams of halva. And that's offered by Radharani to Krishna. And then that has Krishna's vanilla, saliva. And then Radharani takes that prasadi, remnants of Krishna, and she distributes it to the Sakhis and Manjaris. And it comes down through the Guru Parampara of Sakhis and Manjaris, internally and externally as a sadhaka rupa of the Guru and the Guru Parampara. And we honor that special Mahaprasadam, and it has a special taste also. It's all transcendental, it's all prasadi. But what's offered directly on the altar by the hand of Radharani and put directly into the mouth of Krishna by Radharani, that is called Mahaprasad. so that we have the highest regard for that. We offer respect to that Mahaprasad and we worship it. And we do parikrama of that Mahaprasadam. And we honor it. So generally we see that the Mahaprasadam is transferred from the Thakurji's thali into some other bowls for serving, and that's kept aside. And then they serve the main prasadi, then they combine, say, Thakurji's Mahaprasad. They put little half a teaspoon on each plate, or sometimes quarter of a teaspoon. Depends on how many bhaktas. If there's many bhaktas, a very small teaspoon. If there's few bhaktas, you get a whole teaspoon, or maybe more. And then it's relished with so much bliss and joy. Bhojan, bhojan, nava rasananda kadasyam. Nava rasa magna kadasyam. Sri Radha Swamini Prasadi Swaminya Pranayata Dattam Bhojan Nava Rasa Saram Magana Kadasyam. When will I be immersed in a blissful, ecstatic rapture of chewing again and again the wonderful Mahaprasad that's been Pranayata Datum. Pranayata Datum, lovingly given to me by the Swakara, by the personal hand of Radharani. Swaminya Swakara Pranayata Datum. Bhojan Nava Rasananda Kadasyam. Magna Kadasyam. So this is the speciality of Mahaprasad. We want to chew and chew again and again, and we taste like, wow, something extraordinary. So therefore we don't want to mix the rasas, mix the mercy. So Mahaprasad is kept a little separate and served out. First the main prasad is served out, and then in the middle they'll come and say, Thakurji's Mahaprasad. And then you don't ask, they just say Thakurji's Mahaprasad, and they go by very fast. Tut, 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 tut. And little tiny, I've been in some feasts, little tiny, like quarter teaspoon, or eighth of a teaspoon, just on the corner of your plate. And it's so effulgent and so attractive. Oh, look, Thakurji's Mahaprasad. It's like piece de resistance. No, it's the primo, final thing. Even we save that for last. So much chapati and sabji dal, and then finally the Mahaprasad. So if you mix that all in, it's not so nice. Mixing means missing. If the drop of water mixes in the ocean, then you can't find it anymore. It's there. H2O, a little molecule is there floating around. But it loses its distinction and loses its unique qualities when it merges with the totality of the ocean. So the small bit of Mahaprasad loses its distinction and unique qualities when you mix it with a big pot of halva for the whole family. Then it all becomes all one. And Krishna for us is one and different. So we have one big pot of prasad and a different little tiny offering of Mahaprasad. And we make a big thing of that. We keep that aside, serve out the prasadam, everyone's chak bhog, enjoying. Then we bring out the Mahaprasad. Now Mahaprasad Govinde, Nama Brahmani Vaishnave, Sovam Punyavata, Rajan Vishwaso, Naiva Jayate, Mahaprasad Ki Jai, Jagannath Mahaprasad Ki Jai, Jagannath Mahaprasad Ki Jai. Then we go around, itna, a little bit, few little crunches from those gajra, you break it a little bit, and then I have Jagannath Mahaprasad, all right, then itna, just half a thumb's nail. Then everyone, Jai Jagannath, praying with every bite, ecstasy with just the aroma, the fragrance puts you in ecstasy. This is the speciality of Mahaprasad. So now you understand. But to go into the thing of beating you up with aparats and all that, this is not the way to discuss things. This right and wrong consciousness is in a dualistic world of haves and have-nots and black and white. But when we're dealing with absolute and transcendental matters, then we have to use a different system of analysis and understanding. God is good, and everything connected to God is good. We have to see the differences in the oneness in Tattva and the difference in Ras. There's ultimately everywhere there's absolute harmony. This is a theme that's often been harped on and preached by many great stalwart Vaishnavas, Gaudiya Vaishnavas. Harmony, absolute harmony. Even one great saint had a magazine called Harmonist. Everything should be in harmony. Divine Symphony. Krishna's Divine Symphony, and everyone's playing an instrument. Namitta Matram, everyone is an instrument in that Divine Symphony of the Lord. And we're all vibrating in our own way, in our own music, in our own tune. Someone comes as a guest, and then they have to leave a sting. No need. What's the value? The very fact of identifying oneself as different than another would indicate maybe some differences. So then, both parties knowing that, then they won't bother dealing with those differences, but they'll try to harmonize over the commonality. Let's chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra together. Let's read the Bhagavatam. Let's take prasad. Gratitude and bhav gives a certain kind of dristi and a certain kind of vichar, a certain kind of vision and a certain kind of understanding and thinking. Oh, you're doing like that. Maybe this is right where I'm from. And maybe your way is your way and my way is my way. Why you came here to teach me or you came here to take prasadam? You're so veteran and I'm so new. You ought to teach me. Who knows who's old devotee? Who knows who's new devotee? Can anyone see? Can you see my last life? Can I see your last life? I can see it somehow by seeing what position you're born in this life, being very good for both of you. So it's clear that your last lives are also quite high and good. It would even be more shocking if this guest was not even Indian. That would be even more amazing. That someone who's non-Indian would have the nerve to say such a thing. Anyway, we have to tolerate many things in life. They have a principle in Christianity, it's called thanksgiving. Thanks for giving. I like it. Thanks for giving. You've given me something, I'm thankful. I say disciple has eternal debt to the Guru. Nitya Rina. Rina means debt. Is it right? Rina. Nitya Rina. I feel so to my Gurudev. It's so hard. I cook so nice. I try my best. And then I get a stung. Thanks, but no thanks. Can't anyone in Kali Yuga appreciate each other? Can't anyone in Kali Yuga be grateful to each other? Can anyone in Kali Yuga compliment each other? You did something good. Always in Kali Yuga people are saying, you did something wrong. You made a fault. This is the age of I will find your fault and you find my fault. Critical view. Critical view. Bhakti is about, ultimately, if someone has bhakti, they become full of love and they become full of harmony and full of gratitude and peaceful within, not disturbed by anything.